Okay, but you have access to the courses, and you also have access to live weekly training. Even at the $27 point, you can come to every single training that we have. We have 5 this month, okay? Every month is different. Most of 4 or 5, depending on how many weeks are in the month. So July had 5 weeks. So we got 5 full-blown weeks of training. So it starts with a little training, about maybe 15-20 minutes of always something you can take home and practical. And then the rest of it is open session for us to talk about your notary business, how to develop it, what's going on with your Google pages, what's going on with your marketing, what are you still needing help with as far as the notarization piece. It's a skill. Now, I know a lot of you are so interested in the money. Well, how much can I make? How much can I make? How much can I charge? I get that question so much, guys, every day. It's just like, whoa, people, pump the brakes. You got to know what you're doing first. The money's going to come. And that's why, if you notice, I don't flash money. I don't brag about the money. I know that for most of you, you're only here because you want to make $75 to $150 per job. You can do that. I just told you I made $325 today for 2 documents. So the money is there, but you got to have the skill set. You have to know what you're doing. There is no workaround. There is zero workaround. You cannot fake this till you make it. You have to know how to stamp the paper. So that's why I always say what I teach is not sexy. Okay, I get that. I get that. But if you want to be a great notary, you need a foundation. You need a foundation. You cannot imagine you have a beautiful home. It's brick. You got flowers outside, but you built it on sand. What's going to happen to the house? What's going to happen to the house? It's going down, right? Okay, so y'all got the point though. It's going down. It's going down literally. And that's the same thing with your notary business. You got your supplies, you got all this fancy marketing, you got your branding colors, you got your logo, you got all this stuff, but you don't know how to execute a document. Change the venue. Okay? What is an acknowledgement? What is a jurat? You have to know these things in order to have a successful notary business. So, what questions do you all have for me today? I don't mind hanging out for a few minutes, answering a few questions. We do have a session tonight. Tonight's session is all about loan signing tips, what to avoid. This whole month of July, we are actually doing loan signing training. Even though you're not a loan signing agent, it can still prepare you. You get access to the replay at either entry point. The all-inclusive package also gets you access to all of the trainings. And then you have the group chat, which is open 7 days a week, where we are live in there, literally in real time. If you're stuck on an assignment, if you have questions about something you're learning in the training courses, you could drop it there. So that's 7 days a week. It's managed by 4 people. So you're going to always get the help you need. We have the receipts, as they say. People are doing well. My people are just really camera shy. And I've been on this little tangent the last couple weeks about content. It's all about content. If you're afraid of social media, you're going to get left behind. Now I'm about to come off the notary scene for a minute. I'm just talking generics, okay? Generalities, all right? If you're afraid of social media, I'm going to implore you to really think about changing your mindset. Even in your notary business, people want to see who you are. So I started uploading some of my some of my TikTok videos, stuff that I made for my notary educators page, because it's a little different over there. But for my non-better page, I actually started uploading a few of those videos with me in my bag. People love to see that, just me out there checking my documents, little stuff like that. I made it for TikTok, I made it for Instagram, but I was like, you know what, I'll put this on my regular channel. And the people go crazy because they love to see you in your element. Oh, she's a real notary. She knows what she's doing. I'm checking my documents. I got one video where I'm sitting at the desk, and it is the cutest thing. I'm sitting there and I'm just, skimming through my documents like this. I'm looking at the camera or whatever. And I put that out, and people love it. People love it. And for now, Instagram and for TikTok, I put like a little caption, always check your documents. So I always try to provide a little notary tip or some kind of gem when I'm doing it over there. But I realized, hey, you know what? I could put those same videos without maybe some of the captions, without the music. Even with the music, people like music. Be cautious of what you're putting out, because sometimes what we put on our private page, I always say this, and what you put on your business page should be 2 different things. Okay? And I'm not saying you're 2 different people. For some of you, you are. you know, you out doing your party thing, all that, and then you can clean up, and then now you're going to put on your business hat. I recommend just trying to be the same person you are in both spaces, so you ain't got to work so hard. That's my personal opinion though, okay? So if you out on Friday night, Friday through Sunday, and you out doing your thing, okay, fine. But don't put that on your business page so everybody can see, oh, okay, that's what she really is like. Okay, so just I'll say walk the same walk, okay? Be who you gonna be. What questions do we have? Anything? While I am here, what else are we talking about today? So that's what I have for you though. Check out the 2 different mentorship programs, Notary Educators, LLC.com. And it'll just start, you start typing it, it'll start popping up. So I tried to clean up the website to have a better user experience. And I think it's looking really good. I tried to simplify it a little bit. Even for myself, I have to listen to you all as my clients. So sometimes you have to listen to your clients. And a lot of times people say, well, how do I know if I'm pricing too high? Or how do I know this? Or how do I know that? The public will let you know real quick. Yeah, they will. You keep pricing at a certain point and ain't nobody doing business with you. That's your clue. Oh, my prices might be too high. It's just as simple as that. You don't have to call 15 notaries in your area and say, how much are you charging, or pretend to be a client. That irritates me beyond anything. Don't call my number pretending to be somebody. Actually, somebody called me about Apostille from another referral the other day, and it sounded a little suspicious at first, so my tone wasn't as friendly as I would have liked it to have been, and I feel bad about that. I tried to clean it up, but the way the lady first called me, I said, is this somebody pretending to be a notary? Because I don't like that. I really don't. I know you're told to do that. People say, well, they call that market research. Call your competitors and find out what they charge. I think that's not cool, okay? I don't like it. Don't do it. I don't recommend it. You have never heard me say that. I've been doing this thing for about 4 or 5 years here on YouTube, and even privately teaching. I never tell people to call their competitors. I give you what parameters to think about, and some of it too is, I got a little piece of something in my mouth. Hold on. I thought I did. Sorry guys, I know that's not looking pretty, but I could feel I had some pecans in my ice cream. It must have been like a little something. It was good though. So my point is though, don't call other people pretending to be a notary and say, how much do you charge? Or you go through this whole 15-minute scenario and then, oh, I just wanted to find out because I'm another notary. Do you think they're going to be your friend? Do you think they're going to collab with you, work with you? No, they're going to be pissed, upset. Why? Because they're working, trying to make a living, and here you are playing games. You know, you build your business. Be a man, be a woman, do the math. You got an idea what it goes for in your area, and if you don't, you have to create your own list. Okay, you have to create your own list anyway, and there shouldn't even be too many lists out there that you just going by and firm, because each conversation is going to be different. Each client, oh, thank you guys for liking. Please like and subscribe. Yeah, like and subscribe. Each interaction or each client you have is going to be a different price point, typically, because everybody got a different situation. This person might be calling with 2 documents, but they're in a hospital setting, so that means I got to do more work. This person may be calling with 2 documents, but they're literally around the corner. So that's why questions equal money. Questions equal money. Questions equal money. Questions equal money. I need to put that on the shirt. I hope nobody don't steal it before I could actually do it one day. But if they do, whatever. To each his own. I ain't worried about it. What is a Hague country? A Hague country is a country where it has an agreement with other countries that, hey, we'll take your documents, you take our documents, in a simplified process. A couple of examples would be Mexico. The one I did for today was Peru. What else? Spain. Now, some that may require a non-Hague would be like Iraq, Iran. I don't think they are in the Hague. And don't quote me, because you can look it up, which countries are actually in the Hague and which ones are not. But Hague are my favorite. Hague are my favorite. So I would highly recommend, though, before you start doing apostilles, learn the process. Learn the process.